Good frosty Saturday morning. It's 5 before 7 and I just got here to work. We're gonna head in the crew truck or my parents' Suburban out to Deaver, Wyoming to go lay some fiber optics conduit. It's cold, but I'm excited because today we get to go work on the Dodge Ram. I was going to film a video for you guys this week on the 2003 Dodge Ram 1500 when we brought it home from Matitsi, but we've since moved to another city and started working, and I never had time to film that video for you guys. So today we're going to be looking at more in depth and addressing the smoking issue on my 2003 Dodge Ram 1500. Here is just a short video clip of that smoking issue and some of the other issues this truck has, and me rambling on to you guys about why I haven't been able to film a video on it yet. So I was going to do a video on my 2003 Dodge Ram 1500 for you guys today, but then it got windy outside and now we have to take the truck back to be used as a work truck once again. I'm pulling a very old reel trailer, which you can see behind me there through the window, and it is kind of a wonky trailer to pull, but the shaking that you can tell of me just holding the camera in this truck is shaking violently because there's a very, very bad misfire in the engine. So this is just kind of a quick update. If I get on the throttle at all, the truck just billows out a whole bunch of blue smoke out the back of it, and the engine's misfiring horribly, which indicates that I'm getting a lot of oil into the cylinders. And yes, I am getting a lot of oil into the cylinders because I'm constantly refilling oil. It burns it at about a quart every 40 to 50 miles. So this 30-mile trip to take this reel to a different town so that we can use it for work is going to burn a quart of oil, and I'm probably getting, you know, close to 7 miles to the gallon, and with this trailer on probably even less. So I'll flip the camera around and try to show you guys the shaking just a little bit better and the smoke out the back of this truck. But unfortunately and somewhat disappointingly, this truck's just not gonna be the build that I was hoping for the YouTube channel, or the build that I was hoping to do. It needs a new engine, and I haven't decided yet what route I want to take the build. If I want to try to find a different engine for this truck, or if I just want to try to sell it or part it out and park it. But for now, that's the status of my Dodge Ram 1500. So yes, the Dodge Ram smokes quite badly and the engine is quite honestly toast, and I don't know what way I want to take the build, but since we're still using the truck, today we're going to be trying a product to address the smoking issue. It's been a few hours, it's after lunch, back here in the Dodge to pick it up. I'm going to run the truck for a while and show you guys how smoky it is. The cab's actually getting a little smoky, so I'm going to roll down this window in a minute, but the landowners are here at the place where we're working, so I didn't want to do it, put the ring sealer in and run the pickup and talk into a camera out here. It's just a little awkward with them around. So I'm going to show you guys how smoky this truck is, and then we're going to put in the ring sealer, let it run, follow the directions, all that good stuff, and then we'll drive it again to see if it actually helps or if it makes a difference at all. Got all of the equipment moved over, and here is the magic miracle drug that we're going to put into this engine to see if it makes a difference with the smoking. So what this ring stop or ring seal repair is supposed to do is it's supposed to get in the engine and help seal up the piston rings that are bad and help seal up any oil leak that is within the engine, whether that's a valve stem seal, valve cover gasket, or a piston ring, so it's supposed to help seal that up so that we're not getting as much oil into the cylinder to burn it. If that's the case, if we can actually seal or help the engine stop smoking with this, then that'll be really good. Keep in mind that I would never use this ring sealer on something that I actually cared about. If the engine is repairable in any way, it's better to take the time to repair the engine, to open it up, to actually fix whatever is wrong and broken. This engine is completely toast in the Dodge Ram. It needs replaced. It can't, it maybe could be rebuilt, I don't know, but it's probably one of the aluminum blocks that you just throw away when they go bad. So I don't care about the engine. We're gonna try this product and we're gonna see how it works. Truck is still smoking from driving it. I deleted the EGR or the PCV system that vented the truck from here into the throttle body. I did that because the truck smokes so bad that anything here that gets out blows directly back into the cab. We can't have that. So again, I don't care about the engine. I blocked all that off. It keeps blowing my oil cap off of the engine. So I've made an ingenious fix there. So once I remove my ingenious repair, we can begin the installation of the ring sealer. I've only driven it 46 miles. It's well below the ad mark, so it uses about a quart every 50 miles. I'm going to put 2 of these ring sealers in, so that should probably get us close back to where we should be. I've also been using thicker oil than what's recommended, which I don't know if I should be or not, but it's nice and sludgy and smoky coming out of there. Something is definitely very wrong. With the ring seal smoke repair, all you do is you dump one of these bottles into the engine. I think it's good for anywhere from 6 to 8 quarts of oil for a 4-cylinder up to a V8. We have a V8 that holds 6 quarts of oil. So you should use one of these bottles every 2,000 miles, and you dump it in to your oil filler cap right there, and then you let the engine idle for 5 minutes or take it out on a drive. Ew, this stuff smells quite funky. Ew, it is gooey. It's almost like thick maple syrup. I'm gonna dump in 2 bottles of this ring seal just because this Dodge is very, very broken. This ring seal stuff really reminds me of tree sap, both in the ways that it looks and that it smells. It's just really thick and it's almost sweet smelling. Again, this is not something that I would be doing to the engine if I thought that the engine could be saved or if we could do some work on it. But since it's just my $800 truck and I think the engine's shot, might as well give it a shot, right? This is kind of the last Hail Mary, if you will, to see if we can't get the truck to stop smoking so bad, to make it at least be drivable until we can decide what we are gonna do with it. So it's really loud, but I'm reinstalling my oil filler cap. Then we're gonna drive the truck for a minute while we roll some conduit out. We might do a rev or 2 to see if it works. So we just pulled the conduit, and the Dodge it's still smoking. Smells sweet, still smoking, but it's only been about maybe 2-3 minutes. So we'll let it sit and see what else it does. So it's been about 10 minutes, and we're gonna do just kind of a quick little. Hey, it's still smoking. It's maybe not smoking as bad. Dad says it's not smoking as bad. Let me go down to the exhaust pipe here. I guess we'll have to drive it to see if it really did fix our issue. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the whole smoky off, and later when we get this drop done and we move to the next property, we'll see if it's still smoking. We just got this drop done, but I think we're leaving the trucks here for the weekend, so I'm gonna start up this Dodge and we'll see if the smoking issue is any better. And then later on, I'll give you guys an update via Instagram, whether or not the smoking has stopped completely, whether or not it's really that much better, or if it's still smoking just about the same amount as it was before. So stay tuned there on Instagram. Go follow me at UIVO_auto for an update on this Dodge and just other additional automotive related content, and subscribe here if you haven't already. So the startup actually went a lot better than it usually does. I didn't see a big poof of blue smoke like we usually get. And at idle, it's not smoking. Of course, it usually doesn't smoke until you get a good load on the truck or until you do some revs, so let's try that. Well, it looks like Old Smoky is still smoky, so I think it might be a little bit better before we would get just a solid wall of smoke just pouring out of that tailpipe. Just a ton of smoke, and it's definitely not as bad right now. Now, I don't know if it's just the day. Sometimes it's not as smoky as other times. I don't know if it's because we just put that stuff in. And I don't know if that stuff's working yet or not. I don't know if maybe it'll work better as time goes on. Maybe it takes a little bit longer than 10 minutes or 20 minutes of running at idle to get that stuff to really start sealing up. Now, I do think that that ring sealer, the stop leak for oil leaks and things like that, the head gasket fix or things like that in cars, I don't know if it's for major engine problems. It's maybe just for stuff that's barely starting, or minor things like maybe if your truck or car is just barely starting to smoke. Now, my 2003 Dodge Ram has major engine issues, and I don't know if this is going to solve them, but I will keep you guys updated on Instagram and here on YouTube. So go follow me on Instagram, subscribe here to YouTube, and if you found this video enjoyable, go ahead and smash that like button. But until next time, get out, enjoy your automotive ownership, and I will catch you in the next video.